Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective, the collective, for today. Today is Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025. Why did I want to say April 6th? Didn't I have that like a few weeks ago where I wanted to say April 6th or April something, right? You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Vintage Christmas Oracle by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. You can also find it in her Etsy shop. Sorry, y'all. I got a million thoughts running through my head every 5 seconds. It's not going away. Damn it. Oh, got one on the table. If I can get it off there. No, just the one, not all of them. Two on the table. I hope everybody had a good Tuesday. Are you excited? Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'm excited because I'm off for 5 days. That's why I'm excited. Ooh, pardon me. 3 on the table. Let's do 2 more shuffles. 4 with bottom of the deck. We've got Cupcake, Elf, Champagne, bottom of the deck, Drum. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Okay, story of my life right here. So somebody, I'm just going to say this. Somebody has the potential to live a fancy pants lifestyle. And that's how I phrase it. Like if you want a bigger house and you want multiple cars and, you want nice things. Somebody has the potential to have that, but they're not going to get it any other way than through hard work. Whoever you are, you're going to get there in your own time or in divine timing, right? I only ever yawn in this room, y'all. And only ever when I'm on screen. Kind of crazy, huh? Somebody's going to be able to afford to do all the things that they always wanted to do. Again, the only thing is this isn't like this, and this is just an example, but like let's say that like somebody's going to leave you an inheritance, like an aunt or an uncle or a grandparent or a parent, right? And you're like, okay, seriously, 4th time in like 2 seconds. And you're like, okay, in 5-10 years, someone's going to pass away and I'm going to get this inheritance. And then let's say somebody gets sick and they pass away. And you're like, okay, I'm going to get this inheritance. it's not to say that you're still not going to have the potential to have that fulfilling life, that luxurious lifestyle. You could, but it's going to look different. It's always going to look different as opposed to when you work for it. And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything like that. I mean, look at all the people that win the lotto and buy mansions and have cars and furs and diamonds and all that jazz. You won that. Fabulous. You could do whatever you want with that money, right? You won it. It's yours. I feel like when you earn it, when you work hard for it, you appreciate it more. So again, even if you want like a yacht and a mansion and a Rolls Royce, you earn that. You are going to appreciate that. There is value in that for you. Let's say you're supposed to get an inheritance, but it doesn't happen. It never happens. And you're left there waiting and waiting and waiting. And by the time you're done waiting, you realize I could have just worked for my abundance. I could have just, pardon me, I could have just put my, what is it, your nose? Is it your nose to the grindstone? It's not your ear, right? You could have just worked hard to achieve what you wanted to achieve, to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish, and to earn, right, what you were looking to earn. This also gives the energy of somebody working hard for what they have and recognizing that it's okay to want the lifestyle you want, whether you want expensive nice things or you want to live simply. It doesn't really matter. But okay, seriously, is somebody yawning? Is somebody watching this and yawning? This is like a preemptive strike. I don't know how that works. It doesn't matter whether you live simply or you have, like, if you want luxurious things. When you earn something, you have a different perspective, you have a different outlook on it. And I think we see a lot of times too, people that earn rather than just receive, they tend to be of the opinion that other people should do the same. That if other people had to earn their fortunes, maybe they wouldn't be as conceited, as greedy as they are. I myself come from humble roots. My dad's parents grew up poor. My mom's parents grew up poor. And the past behind them, poor, 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 right? It wasn't until my grandparents, my dad's parents got married. My grandfather went to school to become a doctor. He became a plastic surgeon. My grandmother was a secretary to an admiral at the Navy base in at Great Lakes, I should say, in Illinois. You know, My mom's parents, I mean, they didn't have a lot, but they worked for what they had. My mom's dad was a painter. My mom's mom took in sewing and did like odd jobs like that to earn extra cash. And all of the kids, like my mom and all her siblings, were the ones to kind of break free and do their own thing and make their own abundance. Not that any of them were really that wealthy either. I think my one aunt married well, but other than that, everybody just worked for what they had. And I was taught to do the same. I was taught, you don't get anywhere in life without working your ass off. And you do it because A, it's what you need to do to survive. B, it builds character. And C, if you want to get anywhere, you need to put in some type of effort. You need to work. Like nothing is for free. And I always think of, I can't remember the name of the song, but it's Kelly Clarkson. Oh, I can't remember the name of the song. But at the beginning of the song, she talks about um, not expecting handouts, things like that. And it's funny because I love that song because I'm of the same mindset. Like, I don't expect people to give me shit. I don't ever expect anything. And, on the one hand, that's a good thing. And on another hand, it's, like, it's sad because I don't receive a lot. I don't have a lot of people really truly give me something from the heart. You know what I'm saying? And I've just gotten so used to taking care of myself even from an early age. I was the firstborn. I took care of my brother. I took care of the house when my parents weren't working, where my parents were working. So was it latchkey kids? Is that what it was called? Like in the 60s, 70s, 80s? I mean, I was a latchkey kid. I came home, got my brother off the bus, made sure he did his homework, made sure he got fed. I mean, obviously, as he got older, he took care of himself. But, I was raising a kid from an early age. But let's just say I'm not adverse to hard work. And I really, in my opinion, it does build character. And let me just say this. Where I currently work, there is a lot of favoritism. There is a lot of nepotism that goes on there. The thing is at the end of the day, you really can't control that because you can't control anybody else. You can only control yourself. So at the end of the day, like I got to go in there and do the best that I can do. And that's it. Whether they want to recognize it or not, you know? And that's how I live my life anyway. I go in and I do the best that I can do. Now, I'm not like a saint or an angel. There are days when I go to work and I don't want to do a damn thing. Yesterday, I went to work and I was fine at first, but then after like maybe 2, 3 hours, like I was so tired. Like I thought I was gonna fall asleep. I thought I was gonna pass out at my station. And I kept telling pardon me, my friend who was picking next to me, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I literally kept saying it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I was so tired yesterday. But then like today I went in and I was in packing and I went up there right away and there's two sides to packing. And there's one side it's for home, what we call home care, but home care doesn't come through the line until the end of the day. So for most of the day, you're standing there packing everything that everybody on the other side is packing. And then at the end of the day, you get these special orders called home care, usually like the last hour, hour and a half. So I was the only one over there in the morning, and then there was like 5 or 6 people on the other side. There's 14 stations total, and they never fill the stations. I don't know why they don't do that, because we need the stations filled with people. So, because we can't keep up. I think I've told you guys before, they created the thing called Ram Pack, where you pick it into a box and then you send the box, and the box gets packed by a robot. Like the lid gets put on and it gets labeled by a robot, and then it gets sent to the truck. Even with that, it doesn't help. Like packing, the regular packing where the people pack everything, it's still overloaded pretty much every day. And I even suggested when they were getting ready to put in the Ram Pack, okay, put in the Ram Pack, but put in some more pack stations too, because we need them. Put in like 2, 4 more pack stations. And there's, like I said, there's 2 that they don't use. The 2 that they don't use, I don't know how to explain it. There's something wrong with them. I don't know what the deal is with the system, but those stations primarily stay off. So like technically nothing should come down their line, station 1 and 2. Station 1 gets totes all day long with the line off. It's like a ghost railroad system or something. I don't know, cuz totes still go there. Like when you're doing the home care section, someone has to walk over there and pull the totes off the line or put empty totes on the line so that it doesn't back up, because if it backs up the whole system. So they don't even really use those 2 stations that much. Today they used them for maybe like half the day. Not the first part of the day, not the last part, but like the middle of the day to help with packing. It didn't really matter. We still were, like when I left like 15 minutes early today so I could get the hell out of there. The whole line was backed up. My line was backing up, and he told me to just go and leave it. There you go. Anywho, I went off on a tangent. Not that I'm at all knocking somebody that gets awarded like a gift, but whoever this is for, this will resonate for you. If you know you had to work really hard for your fortune, your abundance, or you know you're going to have to work hard for your fortune and abundance, this is for you. And I think it's really just to say, to me it's almost like a thank you. To me it's almost like a thank you reading from God. Because again, there's so many people out there that just think that things should be automatically given to them. And a lot of us just don't feel that way. You know, a lot of us work for what we have. A lot of us struggle for what we have. All right, I'm going to leave it there because I've just been rambling on for 17, 18 minutes. I hope it resonated for somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope everybody has a lovely evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.